Right? Beautiful. Good morning and welcome to the Sunday service of the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Laguna Beach. My name is Noreen Kukkonen and I'm your worship associate this morning. Our service is entitled The Beauty of Letting Go. We're truly blessed to have this glorious October morning. Bright October sun. There was rain where I live yesterday, and voila, this morning is another beautiful day. The leaves are changing color for some of us at least, and the pumpkin patches have popped up around us, and the air has that crispness that we so welcome at this time of the year as it signals a change in the season. As temperatures drop and leaves fall, autumn provides a sublime illustration of the beauty of letting go. We are awestruck by the yellow, scarlet, orange extravaganza of nature's autumn show. For humans, being able to let go has its big rewards too. Opening our hearts to change can be self-healing, leading us out of our preoccupations, our fears, and our suffering. Ancient wisdom tells us that meditation can be a means to this end. Today, our meditation experience will be greatly enhanced by our speaker, Stacy Pendleton, who uses age-old traditions of sound healing to encourage us to a deeper experience. Stacy's awesome past services at UUFLB have done much to enrich our practice. Her sound techniques help our brainwaves downshift from our normal waking consciousness to an increasingly deep level of relaxation that fosters calm and opens the door to spiritual healing. I was skeptical until I felt it, and I did feel it. Plus the sounds that Stacy makes are really nice. So you're in for a treat with Stacy this morning and a wonderful experience. As we look forward to working with her today and making that attempt to awaken our inner nature. As Stacy will remind us, the trees are about to show us how lovely it is to let go. It takes a village to provide our Sunday services and keep our church in good shape. We appreciate the lovely music of Carol Cole, who lifts us with her smile and enhances our worship with the hymns. We're grateful for Pam Floodman, who is truly awesome in her dedication to UUFLB. She will be handling the on-site AV work. And Don West Jr., our amazing remote tech, will see that our Zoom community is with us here in the sanctuary. We appreciate Paul, who unlocks doors and maintains our building, and Candy, who gets here early to make the coffee that we run on and stays late to clean our crumbs. As a matter of fact, everyone at UUFLB plays an integral part. For this service, Rachel is big help today, and I always appreciate what she does for us too. It takes a village, but we're a fellowship, and that's even better. Welcome to all. Unitarian Universalism accepts you for whom and what you are. We're a welcoming congregation with membership open to all who are in accordance with our principles, mission, and vision. We unconditionally welcome any and all of you to our community of mutual caring and serious intent to grow as spiritual and moral beings. We gather because we share the same values, and we can help each other to lead a meaningful, purposeful life. We Unitarians embrace 7 basic principles that guide us as we journey along our spiritual paths. The concept of sound healing, which we will experience today, relates to our 7th principle, respect for the interdependent web of all existence, of which we are a part. Sound healing connects us to healing frequencies in the web of existence and within ourselves as we work on being better humans who act with loving kindness. Our chalice this morning will be lit by our member, Paul Bogdan.
Good morning. I have some words here that I found. Support and love. We light our chalice to signify our community, our commitment to support one another in our personal and spiritual guests for wisdom and understanding. May the flicker of the chalice light remind us to offer sensitivity, respect, honesty, generosity, and love to all.
Thank you, Paul. We come together on Sunday mornings as people of faith with joys and sorrows, gifts and needs. We light a chalice in our service as the only symbol of our faith. It is a sign of our search for truth and meaning. Thank you, Paul. We appreciate everything that you do for this community. If you have a candle at home, please take this opportunity to light yours. And if you're within the sanctuary this morning, at any time you wish to light a candle, please come forward. Our centering thought this morning is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pale in comparison to what lies inside of you. Our opening hymn, excuse me, our opening hymn is number 1066, O Brother Sun. So teal hymn roll. Something's not right today. Okay.
Hello. So please join me in singing Return Again. You can stand if you would like to stand and sing. Return again, return again, return to the home of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the home of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return again. Return to the home of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the home of your soul.
It's a nice surprise. It's time now when we express our beliefs in our unison affirmation. If you're online, you'll be unmuted. For those of us in the building, please join your voices with mine as we affirm our beliefs as a community. May we be
reminded here
of our highest
of our highest aspirations
and inspired to
bring our gifts
love
of love and service
to the altar of
to the altar of
humanity.
humanity.
May we know
May we know once again
that we are not
we are not isolated beings,
but connected
but connected in mystery and miracle to this universe, to this community, and to each other.
We come now to the sharing of joys and sorrows in our service. The recording will be halted. You're in a safe place here is now for our offertory. And we show our commitment to UUFLB with our financial donations. Please give as you can to help our fellowship move forward. There's some nice steps possible ahead of us right now. So it's an optimistic thing. The information for donations is on your screen. This information also appears in the email that was sent to notify you of the service this morning. We pool our donations to ensure that the funds we gather this way have the biggest impact. When we combine our donations, we have the greatest potential to sustain and grow the mission of the congregation. We give in love and hope for progress in our world toward the principles that we affirm each week, the principles of the UU faith. Candy will pass the basket in the congregation here, and then we will sing in gratitude for the abundance that we all have here. Carol. Let's all rise and sing our song of gratitude.
From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live.
Thank you, Candy. Been house cleaning a little bit, and I have to do that constantly because there's always a house to clean. But I came upon a book I haven't seen for many years. I'm trying to remember when I purchased this book, but it's called the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. And honestly, it popped open to a little story that I think is so appropriate this morning with Stacy here. And it's from an 8th century Buddhist master named Shantideva. And he's telling people why you should meditate. And he talks about how we have this lump in our head of all the stuff that we should get rid of. He calls it the elephant of the mind, which that's probably what attracted me to this. It is like an elephant, isn't it? We talk about the elephant in the room. This is the elephant in the mind. So he said, if this elephant of the mind is bound on all sides by the cord of mindfulness, if we surround it with mindfulness, all fear disappears and complete happiness comes. All enemies, all the tigers, lions, elephants, bears, serpents of our emotions, and all the keepers of hell, the demons and the horrors, all of these are bound by the mastery of the mind. And by the taming of that one mind, all are subdued, because from the mind are derived all fears and immeasurable sorrows. How true. So as we prepare for our speaker and our amazing experience, I just want to tell you more about Stacy. If you've been here before, you know Stacy, but she studied with shamans and spiritual teachers from India, West Africa, and the United States to learn the ancestral ways of sound healing. She has been facilitating healing work with individuals and groups for more than 15 years and has taught voice for more than 20 years. Stacy utilizes her decades of meditation practice and vocal training as instruments of healing. Her method is a unique and powerful modality that incorporates many elements of the world's healing practices. Please join me in welcoming Stacy Pendleton. Stacy.
Good morning. The leaves are about to show us how lovely it is to let things go. I love this quote about autumn. It calls us to seek refuge in the silence and embrace the beauty of letting go with ease and grace, witnessing change as an evolving work of art. It's human nature to cling to our familiar ways. Letting go inevitably brings change, and we tend to cling to the comfort of routine and predictability. While the prospect of letting go can feel overwhelming, it can also be reinvigorating, a soul-renewing shift that calls us back home to ourselves, filling our lives with new possibilities. Life itself is a sacred ceremony. Every thought, action, and conversation, a thread in the tapestry of our consciousness. This view of the sacredness of everyday life makes living on autopilot seem far less appealing. It informs how we choose to spend our time and energy, what we cling to, and what we release. Sitting with this awareness, see how it brings all you hold dear to the forefront, allowing the rest to fade into the periphery. When we stop clinging to what doesn't truly support our well-being, we gain a richer, more dynamic life, a life we can expand into rather than one that holds us in captivity. In many shamanic societies, if you came to a medicine person complaining of being disheartened, disquieted, or depressed, they would ask one of 4 questions. When did you stop dancing? When did you stop singing? When did you stop becoming delighted by stories? When did you stop being comforted by the sweet territory of silence? Gabrielle Roth. Medicine people of indigenous cultures of every continent have long known every living being responds to frequency, the sounds of our voices, the movement of our bodies, the community created through shared stories, the gift of quiet contemplation that draws our ancestors closer to us and brings us closer to source are all medicine. They bring movement to areas in which we feel stuck. We often know when habitual patterns are getting in our way. We almost always know when unhealthy relationship dynamics are detracting from our quality of life. Whether or not we change or let go of what keeps us stuck determines how balanced or out of balance we feel. I let go. I let thoughts of forgiveness of myself and for others in the story follow the waves of the ocean in prayer. Joy Harjo. Holding on to resentment around apologies we never received can be just as damaging as clinging to old beliefs and patterns. We can only change our own behavior and stop giving energy to focusing on the behavior of others. We're never going to be able to control it anyway, if we're being honest. From there, choosing to focus on behaviors that cultivate self-love begins to create sustainable shifts, little by little. I wrote a reminder to myself about this. Whatever anyone said to you, whatever they did or didn't do, it isn't about you. Release the loop that plays on repeat and come back home to you. It frees you and it frees them too. The first breaths we take after the letting go are sacred. Revel in the fullness of the breath. Honor the space that has been created. The stillness and silence are sacred. Lovingly curate what you call in to fill the space. Allow it to speak to you about what supports your new way of being. At our core, we are vital, vibrant, holy, and whole. Outer structures may be crumbling to dust, old walls collapsing, old paradigms shifting, but this isn't our destruction. This is our rebirth. Honor what has been. Honor what is being reborn, and honor this moment, the sacred intersection between the two. invite you wherever you are to get very comfortable in your seat. Can you hear me? It's on. Oh, perfect. Okay. Wherever you are, I invite you to get comfortable in your seats. We're going to do a slightly longer guided meditation with sound today. Take a moment here to self-adjust. Maybe roll your shoulders back, open your heart. And begin to deepen the breath. Taking some deep breaths into the belly. Make sure the breath flows all the way down to the belly. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking a moment here to feel your shoulders dropping away from your ears. Feeling your spine gently lengthening with your slow rhythmic breath. Feel the support of Mother Earth beneath your feet. Recognizing that wherever you are in this moment, you are home. Feeling that sense of home, the trees that surround you, whatever landscape you may be in. Feeling their collective root systems, fortifying and supporting your root system as you ground. And taking a moment to scan your body for any tension you might be feeling, any pain or dis-ease in the body. I invite you to take a moment here to visualize golden light, an abundance of golden light flowing to that space. Just giving any stagnant energy there permission to begin to find some movement, some warmth, and some comfort on the breath and the light that meets you here. And slowly visualizing that golden light expanding throughout the length of the body, surrounding your physical body, expanding into your energy fields, recognizing that golden light as an emanation of all light, how we are here and now and ever interconnected by this light. And allow the sounds you hear to support you in all that you're calling in and welcoming, and all that you're letting go, and allowing you to feel connected here with your benevolent ancestors, with all of us as a community, with the global community, feeling that connection. steady. Let the mother hold you. Let her love enfold you. Opening your palms, freeing anything you've been grasping too tightly. Opening your heart to receive light, compassion, and freedom. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Taking a final moment here. A few more deep conscious breaths in the belly, rising and falling with the breath along with the chest. One more freedom of movement for the breath to travel through the body, for the light to travel through the body. White light flowing into the crown of the head and radiating down through the body. Feeling that connection with Creator amplified through you. Well-being amplified as it flows through you and flows through your life to bless others. May all beings be well. May all beings know peace. May our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to the peace and well-being of all. As I sound the chime here, I invite you to slowly come back to the day, come back to the conscious mind at your own pace. Namaste.
Thank you, Stacy. We end with the closing hymn. Carol.
And it's hymn 1001. Listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. There's the ancestors' breath where the fire's voice is heard. There's the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Zanza. Those who have died have never, never left. The dead are not under the earth. They are in the rustling trees. They are in the groaning woods. They are in the crying grass. They are in the mourning rocks. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things and to beings. Listen more often to things and to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Zanza. Those who have died have never, never left. The dead have met with the living. They are in the woman's breast. They are in the wailing child. They are with us in our homes. They are with us in this crowd. The dead have a pact with the living. So listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Zanza.
Carol. It's time for us to extinguish our chalice, our only symbol in our faith, but it has a light that we carry with us as we remember our principles, and try to be the best we can be. We extinguish this flame, but we keep its light in our hearts with this message of love and justice, taking it outside these walls to the world that we live in until we're together again. Let's all rise and sing our closing song, Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With earth as our mother, we are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my song and vow. Take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth. Let it begin with me. Have a lovely day.